We begin in Nasarawa State, where a high court sitting in Lafia has sentenced gospel singer Oluwatimileyin Ajayi to death by hanging for killing his girlfriend Salome Adaidu. Salome was just 24 years old when she visited him at his home in Papaldana village and never made it out alive. In his ruling, Justice Simeon Aboki said the evidence against Mr. Ajayi was clear and convincing. The judge also dismissed Mr. Ajayi's claim that he passed out after spending time with her and did not know when he gave his confession.
Taking its course because of the peculiar nature of this case and the accelerated hearing it was given by the judiciary, we have no option. We are lawyers, we only assisted advising critically the evidence of both parties. The option is left for the convict and his family members if they choose to test this judgment as well. As I said, it is their discretion. We cannot dictate that.
By law, by the Constitution, he has 19 days within which to appeal. However, it is within his right to appeal, failure of which the Minister of Justice will have to recommend to His Excellency to sign the death warrant for proper execution of the judgment of the court.
For more on this court judgment, our senior reporter Gordon Agwam joins me on the news this hour. Godwin, good to have you join us at this time. Many have looked forward to what the ruling in this case would be. Tell us more about how we got.
All right, top of the afternoon to you. You see, for many Nigerians, they will say that justice has been served. This case, Timileyin Ajayi was charged to court by the state, by Nasarawa State government, on a one-count charge of culpable homicide, punishable by death by Section 2. You see, the issue here is that the prosecution tendered at least 19 exhibits, and of course, 5 witnesses were presented. 5 witnesses were presented. So, but it's good I state clearly that among these evidences, Exhibit F1 and F2, which is the picture and the video evidence, is key in this case, and Exhibit L, which is the confessional statement of the convicts now, is also important. And of course, Exhibit M, which is the cutlass that was used to butcher the victim, and Exhibits N1 and N2, the knives that were used, of course, to butcher the victim, were also key. These were the issues. The family, head of the family, which is the PW2, and other witnesses that were tendered. So, during the adoption of written addresses, the prayer of the prosecution was that the court should convict Timileyin Ajayi and sentence him to death. Of course, you see that the defense counsel did not agree with some of this. They challenged the videos, which is Exhibit F1 and F2, that the videos cannot prove that the person that died is Salome Adaidu. They also challenged the Exhibit L, which is a confessional statement of the convict now, because the convict claimed that he was unconscious when he gave that confessional statement. So these were some of the themes that made up this case, and of course it was what was charged out by the court. So the court said, of course, one of the prayers of the defense counsel is that the court should not attach probative value to all these exhibits tendered by the prosecution counsel, because it feels that they do not carry weight enough to be used to pass judgment on Oluwatimileyin Ajayi. But the judge today in his judgment was very clear. He said that the case was proved beyond every reasonable doubt. According to the judge, he said it's a premeditated and calculated attempt. That was Timileyin's action was premeditated and it was calculated. And in fact, the judge referred to Timileyin Ajayi as a butcher. So, on this ground, the judge passed judgment of death sentence on him by hanging.
All right. Thank you very much, Godwin Agwam, for that update. We also understand he has about 90 days to appeal that judgment. We'll wait to see how the matter pans out. Thank you again, Godwin.